I feel nervous to approach you, not because you're unkind, but because your presence feels like standing too close to something powerful that could change me forever. It's strange how your personality makes me hesitate, like one wrong step toward you could expose everything I've worked so hard to hide. I want to talk to you, but your confidence feels sharp, like it could cut straight through my defenses before I'm ready. You don't even realize it, but the way you carry yourself makes my heart second guess every move toward you. I'm not scared of rejection. I'm scared that once I speak to you, I'll never be able to pretend I'm unaffected again. Your personality doesn't intimidate me. It awakens something in me that I don't know how to control yet. I rehearse conversations in my head, but the moment you're near, your energy erases every practiced word. It's hard to approach someone who seems to see through silence as easily as through speech. I hesitate because you don't feel like someone I could talk to casually. You feel like a turning point. You make stillness feel loud, and that's why I'm nervous to step into your orbit. I've approached storms before, but your personality feels like calm with consequences. I fear that if I speak to you, you'll hear everything I'm not saying. You seem too aware, too present, like you'd notice my hesitation before I could explain it. I don't know how to approach someone who feels so comfortable being exactly who they are. Your confidence doesn't push people away. It pulls them in and dares them to be real. I'm nervous because I sense that you don't tolerate masks, and mine is still half on. You feel like someone who would remember my words long after I try to forget them. It's not your strength that scares me. It's the way you wear it without apology. I wonder if you'd notice my shaking hands or just my intention. Your personality feels like a mirror, and I'm not sure I'm ready to see myself clearly yet. I pause every time I think of approaching you because you don't seem like someone people approach lightly. You make silence feel like a choice instead of an accident. I'm nervous because talking to you feels like opening a door that doesn't close easily. You have the kind of presence that turns small conversations into honest ones. I don't fear what you'd say back. I fear what I'd feel afterward. Your personality feels intentional, and that makes me question my own intentions. I hesitate because you seem like someone who changes the pace of a room just by entering it. I don't know how to be casual with someone who feels so exact. You look like you'd notice the truth even if I tried to disguise it as a joke. I feel nervous because approaching you feels like admitting that I care. You don't demand attention, yet it finds you, and that makes me careful. I worry that once I speak to you, I won't be able to retreat unchanged. Your personality feels grounded, and I'm afraid it would expose how unsettled I am. I've talked to many people, but you feel like someone I'd remember forever. I hesitate because you seem like you'd ask questions I can't dodge. You feel like depth disguised as calm, and that makes me slow down. I'm nervous because you don't seem impressed by noise, only by truth. Approaching you feels less like a conversation and more like a confession. Your presence suggests that words matter, and I don't want to waste yours. I pause because you feel like someone who would notice my sincerity immediately. You don't feel unreachable. You feel consequential. I fear that once I approach you, I'll realize how lonely I was before. Your personality feels steady, and I'm not used to standing still around someone like that. I don't know how to introduce myself to someone who already feels familiar. You seem like someone who listens with their whole attention, and that's rare and terrifying. I'm nervous because you don't feel like a moment. You feel like a chapter. Talking to you feels like stepping into deeper water without knowing how far it goes. Your confidence isn't loud, and that's what makes it echo. I hesitate because you seem like someone who would notice my intentions before my words. You feel like someone who would change the way I speak to myself afterward. I'm nervous because you don't seem easily impressed, only genuinely interested.